Hey guys, it's Mikko from MO Sound Lab. Let's talk about monitors. Okay, it's something that gets looked over so many times by even some serious musicians, monitoring and what you're actually hearing when you're listening through your setup, and that's very important. What I have here is something very basic and affordable, something that I believe most of us can actually afford. I got the HS7s back in the day, and these are very affordable. I think they're like 200 a pop. So when you get two, it's 400. Um, Something very obvious with the HS7s is that you don't really have a lot of low end. So it was very clear to me that I needed more low end. So I got a sub. This is a very inexpensive sub. This is a Behringer, the one made by KRK, the 10-inch one. I think that's like 400 bucks. So those two together, that kind of setup is about 800 bucks. Now, I do take monitoring seriously, but this setup has worked for me. I've never had any problems with it, so I've never really tinkered with it. Now with the new room and new setup that I have here at the new MO Sound Lab place, which is pretty damn awesome, I really want to take it up a notch. So I actually invested a lot on some GIK acoustic panels. So this entire space that I'm in has a lot of panels in it. And while at it, I thought I'd maybe have a look at some new monitors. So I asked a friend of mine, George Lever, about some recommendations because I know he knows a lot about speakers and monitors, and he gave me a list of monitors that were all almost in that 10,000 money range, which is kind of overkill for me. So I asked George about what kind of is the industry standard for your average kind of monitor, and he recommended the Adam A7X, and he said that it's pretty good bang for the buck. You get two of these for like 1,000 euros at the moment, so that's reasonable. It's almost the same price as my HS7s and the sub together, only putting it all in the monitor and not this weird setup that I've been having. So that's what I have going on today. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I think these are some of the most common monitors you'll be looking at. So the HS series from Yamaha and Adam A7X, there's even more cheaper options from Adam to choose from. So it's safe to say that once I got the Adam A7Xs, it was not a honeymoon phase at all. It was very weird for me. I'm so used to the HS7s that kind of are very rich in the mids and even the low mids, whereas I felt like the Adams kind of had a scoop around that 400, 500 hertz range that I just felt like I didn't hear what's going on in the mix. Ultimately, I spent 4 days tweaking around the room. I actually changed my entire setup, moved it 1 meter back, that's 3 feet, back from the wall, and I really got the low end to be even and tight in this room, which is awesome. I needed to do that anyways. So I thought, while I'm at it, why not shoot you guys kind of a comparison clip with a measurement mic. This is not very scientific, as you know, these measurement mics kind of, I don't really trust them that much. Adam did not really work with the sub. I tried so many different things. I mean, we have the settings behind both of these monitors. I ended up having them flat for both monitors. I think they sounded best that way. Also, these sound samples were recorded so that I placed a measurement mic on the left speaker and a little bit further away to the left, and we're just capturing one speaker of this setup because we're capturing a mono source with a mono mic. I can't really record both speakers at the same time and give you an example of what it would sound like. I think this is a very good demonstration of how it actually sounds in the room. Now please use some headphones or something that really produces that low end so you can actually hear what the sub is doing there. Okay, let's have a listen. Okay, what do you think? Please comment down below your opinions on this matter. Like I said, I'm so used to the HS7, so it's gonna be really hard for me to get rid of that sound that I'm so used to and familiar with. As the graphs showed you in the clips, I can get the low end very clear and even all the way down to like 32 hertz with the subwoofer and the HS7, and it's very, very good and neutral sounding, and I can hear everything that the bass is doing. This is something that I don't think I can get with the Adams. So if it was just the monitors, obviously the Adam is way better because you can actually hear the bass. With the HS7 alone, I have no idea what the bass is doing, so I would not really recommend the HS7 alone, and the Adam would be much better on its own. But if I have a sub and the HS7, this gives me such a flat low end all the way down to 32 hertz. I think I'm very, very happy with that setup, and I'll be sticking with that. Okay, that's a lot of information to go through. Please comment down below what you thought of this comparison, what do you think about these speakers, these monitors, and if you have some other monitors that you think pronounce the bass all the way down to like 30 hertz, which is what I'd love to have, please let me know. I'm looking into all this stuff right now. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video. I've been Mikko from MO Sound Lab, and see you on the next one. Please subscribe. Bye.